This is the full movie of can you beat Baldur's Gate 3 without taking damage. Whenever one of the main 4 takes damage, I reset to my last save and add to the counter. Also, all 3 episodes are in the description below. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. Naturally, we're going to pick the hardest, Tactician, and we live our fantasies through the Dark Urge. Through sheer will, we'll overcome the Dark Urge's dice rolls, and we go Sorcerer for field control. Now our little PogChamp no-hit is ready to wake up and take on the world. Okay. Anyway, now he's ready.
Huh?
These failed rolls and this door opening up is a foreshadow of my pain to come. Our first step is to make a new racist friend, who we share a special connection with. By putting our infected brains together, we fight the imps as the dynamic duo. This should be an easy fight. All we have to do is magic missile the 2 far imps and have Lae'zel finish off 1.5 imp. That was a minor hiccup, and after running back the same plan, it's looking good. We're dodging, and one more time. Lae'zel is dodging, and now we got this fight. That's it. This challenge is impossible, because no matter what I do, my team has to dodge at least a few of the imps' attacks. Little did I know, if they dash, they can't attack again, and all that was left was to land my attacks. Okay, how about we just do that again, except smarter. We're good. So now we face the consequences of our failed dice roll. And then we rescue our mentally unstable damsel in a hot dress.
Once inside, do as I say. Who put you in charge? You feel a shiver.
It's nice watching my 2 pure soul maidens fight over who can win my affection.
Githyanki.
Now we clear this fight and we get to see who gets to enjoy living their fantasies of being a pilot. After touching the tips together, we crash land on a beach and find our emo girl unconscious. I believe in gender equality, and Shadowheart is a big girl who can do things on her own.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake.
But she was madly in love with me, so we ended up journeying together. So we find some loot, fight these tentacle brains, lose a few times, until we can finally have a successful brain surgery. Now let's get the team together. Hey look, a suspicious gentleman. He's trying to touch me! Luck is on my side. I'm sending this pale Shakespearean Timothy Chalamet leotard back to the camp. Ooh, look at this beautiful specimen. Now we all know there is only one right decision here. Succumb to my tentacle hentai fantasy. But this challenge will not let me have true bliss. If I can't be happy, no one can. Time to find the next one.
Prank him, John.
Oh, hello. I'm gay.
With some clarity, and after looking at this guy, I remembered I have standards. So back to camp. Walking along this road, I began to miss my first companion. It's time to save her from our tiefling brethren. One minor reset back, but she ends up on our team, and we go for a dungeon crawl and get some loot. Only one guy? That was easy. The rest is probably going to be a lot easier, right? Oh my god! Oh my god. Also, if you're wondering, why am I using 3 people instead of a full team of 4? Because I like the challenge. That is where you truly grow, through failure. Also, this one did not have my consent, and this one is annoying. Oh my god. Oh, finally. 1 hour and 40 resets later? Not too bad. This fight taught me how to properly use stealth to set up my fights. And I can have one unit start the fight while the others stealth around for better positioning. Now for the good of the run and my mental sanity, I buried my hatred and pride, and I took the annoying wizard. Hi, Gale. Hopefully this changes things.
Huh?
Why do you keep getting hit by everything, Gale?
All's well that ends. Oh, not as bad as it could have.
Okay, recruit the skeleton, leave our underground escapade, and let's continue out on our journey. My tiefling brothers are struggling. Let's go help, because it looks like no one else is willing to lend a hand. Okay, here we go. The winning conditions are take out these two rangers, take out the caster in the middle, and let the allies take out the rest. What the fuck? This guy can throw a fucking spear! He's dodging everything. I don't kill him. My laser is gonna get hit, and I'll have to reset. Beautiful. My good deed is done, but it was almost invalidated by this human trash. Wait. It kinda got on my mic. To balance my dark urges, it's time that we urge these two for peace.
Enough!
Now I talked to Grandpa Horns, and he was telling me about the druid Hausen. He could heal the tadpole that's infecting our brains. Let's go pay him a visit. Wait, there's something happening down there.
My daughter, go right now!
Hellspawn.
Ragrashan! Beam parasite.
Okay, so this woman, these druids, and these humans are racist towards me and my tiefling people.
A fiend makes for poor company. Unless it's been stuffed and mounted on your wall.
That's it. I can't take it anymore. Be free, little one. Now I will not tolerate any more acts of discrimination towards me and my You and everyone here just hate my people. It's fine, whatever. Let's just get the information and go. Here are the goals now. Slay Will's inner demons
Karlach.
and find the druid Hausen. Let's go. In the middle of finding the demon, we found Hagrid from Harry Potter.
Mind the true soul.
Now I see this as an opportunity to gaslight these cultists into getting me XP. After losing their brother to an owlbear attack, there's only one logical solution. Now, we keep this gas lit. But first... a snack for the road? Whoa. Maybe my character can communicate with it. Nope. Okay, lucky dodge right here. I can beat this in the first round, no reset, 20 HP left, and... Alright, that round and the 7 other resets don't count. But we beat the mama owlbear. Oh. At least the baby will have a piece of her wherever they go? Turns out animals give a lot of XP. So all I gotta do is kill more of them to level up.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go.
Okay, maybe not this good boy right here. Alright, back to town.
Goblins?
Maybe this granny has a remedy for the tadpole.
You're a saucy little spitfire, aren't you? Good. I like 'em that way.
Alright. One thing about this game is everybody either wants to fuck me or is racist. This is a sus invitation for milk and cookies. We'll deal with that later. Back to slay the demon. But first, we gain the Ogre Brothers' trust. We'll use them for later.
We have a deal, my tasty kibble.
And find out that Gale has an addiction to magical items on top of the tadpole.
I've grown to trust you.
Yup, every addict starts off with random compliments before they ask me a favor.
So often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item.
Okay, for real this time. Let's go kill the demon. On the way to go kill the demon, we find William Shakespeare. We sat down at his dinner table while he whispered sweet nothings and riddles. Turns out, it was the devil himself. But, like everyone else,
I could fix it all. Like that.
I declined his advances. Back to go killing the demon. Wait,
See, my flesh becomes new flesh.
let's kill these hyenas first.
You learned a swift strike against her skull.
This was one of the easier fights. Alright, we're here. We're gonna kill Will's demon, the bane of his existence. His life mission to kill this Wait.
Oh, fuck me.
Alright. Hear me out. Maybe. This demon's not that bad. What does Will have to say about this?
Shut it, devil. I know your kind.
I'm not what you think I am.
No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth.
No, devils cannot be trusted. Shit.
Okay, in conclusion, Will is racist, Karlach is just a barbarian tiefling baddie, and Lae'zel's been replaced. Alright, let's test out how our muscle mommy does right now. The plan is to ice the floor, get them to slip, and Karlach can strike for free. Prioritizing the rangers before cleaning up the melee. Okay, new strat. Use laughter and hold person.
Nope.
Alright, 3 resets later. Alright, Karlach is a useful asset. Next.
The Archduchess will be delighted.
You will not lay a finger. Okay, the play is like usual. Go for the range, then kill the swordsman. Using sleep was the key. Aw, shit. The enemy was onto my plan. I'm sweating. The gears of my brain returning. That's it. Use hold person. Unlike sleep, the paladin can't do anything to help the ranger. Oh my god, beautiful. Beautiful. GG. G fucking G. It was only right for Karlach to finish off the leader. Ho ho ho!
Fuck them. Fuck Thariel. I'm free!
She's free! Now she can go crazy. Nice. Wait. Hold on a second. If I touch the fire that she leaves over, then...
That ought to do it.
Alright. Now she's for sure gonna be on my full dream team. And nothing can make this any better.
If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
There's been a shift in priorities. Right now, saving the druid housing can wait. New important matters have come to my attention. Purely for the sake of our new team member, we were tasked with finding infernal iron. Luckily, there's one in the goblin village.
Please let this work.
You'll have to install it, I'm afraid.
That feels good.
And now we can now Karlach is even stronger than the free. Yeah, free. Alright, back to going to safe housing. Time to reach the goblin camp. And we're knocked out. Absolute, send us a message.
There are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf.
And here are the 3 kings from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 2, verses 1 to 12. They followed the star, held by a sussy cleric. Praise the Dark Lord! Shadowheart is great. Not only is she emotionally unstable, she is a Shar's witness. After being baptized with the hand of Shar's unholy ghost, we walk into the goblins' focus camp. Hey look, this bard is popping off.
Draw Raxlin, we pray, we...
Come on, pigeon. Back to your cage.
Yeah, you know what? I'll free him later. He might be useful. Speaking of caged birds, it's the orphan who ate his mama.
Hell's fine. We'll just take the fat bird.
Be free, fat bird. Alright?
Go on. Kiss my foot, or I'll kick your head in, on face.
My intrusive thoughts are speaking to me.
Just piss off.
The goblin stares, mouth agape. Then he sets his jaw and falls to his knees.
Alright, one more thing before going inside. Time to spike their drinks. First attempt I accidentally coated my weapon, but a couple tries later, it was good. And I showed this goblin she don't want the smoke. Okay, so in this part of the game, inside the castle, you have to fight 3 big baddies. Gut, Minthar, and Joe Ragslin. First, we'll handle Gut, but we're gonna outplay her real quick. My plan was to lure her into a false sense of security.
Wakey. Don't bother struggling. You ain't going nowhere.
She thinks that she's got me because I'm in chains, but my savior came.
Tasty supper.
Alright, before I big brain the other 2 bosses, let's free the pigeon.
Look at this! I'm quite safe!
And remember what I said in the beginning? This is the one exception where I will not reset by getting hurt.
Never mind.
By having our inner temptations beaten out of us, we get a permanent buff. However, since we're doing a no-hit challenge, this buff is useless. So you may be asking, why did I do this? This buff is a badge that symbolizes that this will be the only time I'll let myself walk around with pain in this moment right now. Now for the prep. We find a room with an explosive barrel stash. So loot all the barrels and save it for later. Time to take care of Vinthara. Here is the beginning of my new favorite spell, catcalling. Cat is a bait to lure people to it. Naturally, we use this opportunity on this evil drow baddie right now and send her into the Shadow Realm. But what about the goblins around her? Well, that was a good question. Just split up and push the goblins mid-conversation. Two down, one to go. So far so good, and now we gotta free Halsey the druid. I have an idea. Set this up, yeah, and then play it out right now.
Pardon the viscera.
Alright, back to goblin pushing. And this is how the ending of this place went. Wait, the spiders are rebelling? Joe Ragslin. That takes care of the goblins. So, where's my reward?
When I look at you, I feel real again. Alive. Gods, I want to ride you till you see stars.
Bus. Now before going into the Underdark, it's time we pay the hag a visit.
I've clapped your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag.
Bollocks.
Stinking and insidious assaults your senses.
Set up a trap.
Hey, Figaro!
Fight the hag. The worst part isn't her running away. It's this cave right here. Oh my god! Oh no, 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 oh no! And now it's our rematch. But this time, she uses the Kagebushi no Jutsu and makes it into a 5v4. Idea. To the hells! To hell! But what if we tried to kill her normally? Yeah, you know what? Nah, I'm good. Where's my reward?
You bastard! You ruined it! Ethel was going to bring my husband back. Back from the dead.
Say less!
Bring him back! Bring Connor back!
This spell didn't turn out like how I planned, but it's fine. At least she got her pet husband back.
Come on, love. Let's go.
Now hurry up to Act 2. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Climb down the ladder and remake it to the new area. The new camp. Which means new conversations.
Tap, tap, stab.
Sucks to be Gale right now. Now that me and Karlak got much closer, I will resist all those that try and tempt me.
I had to come find you. You've... well, inspired me. I want to stand on my own 2 feet.
The body of that scared girl who asked for nothing more than a night of shelter.
Leave camp and we're gonna start making our way through the Underdark. Aw, shit. It's okay, as long as we walk around the spectator. Walk around spectator path, avoid torch stalks. Anything else? Go, Mittens the magic kitten. That's right, you better run. Hey look, a magic tower. Now to get around this tower, we need to figure out how to deal with these turrets. Ooh. Light bulb, idea. Electricity on the turrets. Alright, that's done. So now we can climb up, loot the tower. Talk to this robot. Fuck this robot.
Seems a bit self-indulgent to me.
His arms are too tight and too low for a comfortable hug.
Alright, I'm done with this tower. Off to the next area.
Too loud, sun scum. A purebred dog of war from that snarl. You can walk.
I don't like their vibes.
Told you. Hunting. Slave ran away. Killed a slave and fetched back the leather.
Turns out these racist dwarves have been harassing everyone else in the name of the Absolute. Now it's up to me to air out the beach.
They got off.
And with only one reset, it's not too bad. Where's my reward?
The Guardian Gate is open. Go and claim your reward. But before this, I have another boon to ask of you.
More work to do. Now go across the water so I can kill this drow. But first, let's kill the fat one.
I have heard the song.
Now we voyage across the waters and find the homies of the dwarves we killed back there. In the name of Jesus!
Alright. No reason to get your horns in a twist.
Alright, so now let's figure out what's been happening in the forge.
Gnomes, killed under the yoke of slavers.
Pray for those that have fallen before us.
Really? Save your prayers for someone who at least had the spine to fight back.
Not only do they enslave gnomes, they got to the goat. That was easy. So let's make our way to Nier. And they whispered in our ear. Free feet! Anyway, okay, Nier's trapped here behind a wall and the dwarves are trying to break him free. And we have to find this gnome at this part of the map for explosives to bust that wall open. First, let's go back and sell some stuff and grab a Starian. And we sneak by this dripping acid. Looks fine. Let's just run. There's danger, but they look pretty weak. We got this. Okay, second thought, just sneak by everything, don't be greedy. And we should see, yep, the gnome with the bomb barrel. Wait, she's not here. Usually she'd be here right now, but it's good. Let's just go back, tell the other gnomes that she's gone. Whoa, what the fuck? So, all my friends are dead? Push me to the edge? Alright, take the head and wait, we still cut it off? It's cool. Back to the Mushroom Kingdom.
Now his flesh may feed its growth.
They seem happy. Alright, let's finish exploring the area a bit and move forward. Finally through the elevator, only to meet Professor Dumbledore. I had no choice but to feed him, but we find out more about Gale's lore. And Dumbledore, he was able to cast a spell for Gale, so that Gale can blow whenever he wants. That was quite magical. Get ready for bed. Now we open the doors to the beginning of Act 2. Alright, now we're going to exorcise these evil spirits. Okay, run it back. This is fine. The Harpers will bait them and I can attack them from a distance. They're above too. Okay, we learned from our mistakes. So here's the plan. Split the team here. Make sure this thing is lit, and my guy will talk to the Harpers. The winning strategy was to stay around the fire, attack from a distance, and let the Harpers bait the shadows. I fuck these things because you can only see them and target them when they're around light. The rest of my team isn't fast enough to attack first. But we're smarter and stronger in Act 2. So I cast Haste, I cast Guardians of Light, and I cast Cloud of Daggers. Huh? Oh. So when haste goes away, this happens. and I can't have one guy cast multiple concentration spells. See, I'm good with bigger plans. Specifics like how these spells work together and general Baldur's Gate 3 mechanics I'm literally figuring out as I go. First playthrough, by the way. 5 resets this early is not a good sign for when shit starts to hit the fan. After the fight, the Harpers told us of a nearby inn being used to shield from these ghouls. A sanctuary like this means shops, so I'll be looting to make money there later.
That's okay, Birdie. I'm gonna take care of you, Birdie. Okay?
Birds! Okay, no more surprises.
Only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to
touch people.
Take my iron!
So did it work?
That was a nice surprise. Anyway, the crow incident taught me to be more careful around animals.
By 1,000 cuts, eyes fade does it become the
See, I got trust issues now. After gaslighting the Harper's hot leader Jaheira into thinking I'm an ally, she gave me the Sparks Notes version of what's been happening to the Shadowlands. Basically, the Absolute's army is being commanded by a revived old elf general at Moonrise Towers. Our job is to go and put Grandpa back into the coffin to restore the land.
But in order to walk through the darkness,
we need to be blessed by their cleric, Isabel.
To kill her would destroy all of Last Light. You yearn for it so deeply.
Resist the dirges!
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Okay, she is edgy as fuck. So now what? No. He goes first? Fuck, we need to rest for now.
You called for me, my lord? You'll receive a royal prize for killing this pretty girl.
Nothing good ever comes with this guy. Only death. But it's fine. Just resist the dirges.
The urge deep within tingles. This is the one the butler commanded you to kill.
Resist the dirges. And we go another round with Marcus. Okay. I got it. We will buff, position, and switch to another character mid-Marcus spawn to get surprise turns. It's looking good with the early damage. Karlach? Concentration spells. It's okay. Let's play through this. The Harpers are lasting. Short is smacking. He's at 3 HP. Hit him. And then... sleep! No, no, no. Not the winged ghouls. Let's go! Oh, kill him. Oh, kill him. Oh, kill him. 4 HP. Let's fucking go, Shard. We did it. Wait. Karlach? Oh. What the fuck? Now we gotta run it back and switch her weapon. Now I could have edited out that little Karlach detail, but it doesn't change the reality that she took damage. I came here to make a no damage challenge video, so I'ma fucking deliver. Anyways, we didn't listen to the butler, so now we need to face the consequences. But we have a strong, unbreakable will. We will rise against our inner demon. Not Karlach.
Poor fool. You could do so much better, my lord.
Shut the fuck up! Okay, we can do this. We just have to pass every roll. No! No. What have I done? I deserve to pay for my transgressions. May my friend's strikes be the water to wash away my beloved's blood, as my heart vanishes along with the vision that I had of our future together. Okay, I'ma fuck you up.
Harming me will not aid her in the slightest.
Why?
She's as good as dead anyway. She won't be saved by the power of love.
We'll see about that.
It is preposterous you return to your bedroom. The corpse before you is not your own.
Okay, but for real. Wake up, Karlach! Okay,
Look like hell.
it's good. We did it.
Tell me what to do.
No, no, no. No, no, no. Fuck! I would choose this option, even if I wasn't going crazy right now. And everything was fine after this. Waking up Karlach is the best option to keep her alive, even if you fail the dice rolls. With that out of the way, let's head to Moonrise. Okay, I didn't expect to be in another fight so soon. Let's rest at camp and clear our mind after what happened with Karlach.
I thought I might come visit you later.
Here we
when
go.
everyone's asleep.
Here we fucking go.
I'm at the
Now I use my go-to Act 2 strategy. I call it baiting with NPCs. The plan was pretty straightforward, but the hardest part for this to work was taking care of the ranged users. So just take them out and win fight. Easy, right? With the help of Blue Tinkerbell, we make it to right outside Moonrise Towers, and it's smooth from here. Oh, I'll be coming back for you. Fuck her. So we go outside and sneak on the possessed hunters. Like I said earlier, the Shadows' stealth mechanic are a bitch to fight. Not only did they surprise my team, but their fights scared away the owlbear cub. I tried to come up with an idea to put all the shadows together and blow them up. Now the rest of the fight was smooth. Same with our journey to the tower. Instead of seeing Ketheric, let's do all the side quests first. The next part of Act 2 is to explore Shar's temple to find Ketheric's weakness. Now, we use Astarion instead of Karlach to have better advantages with sneaking. Our first encounters at the temple were the undead Shar followers. This one was annoying to find out that they reflect radiant damage. What the hell? Fuck! What is I? Oh my god! I gotta play this a little bit like chess. Please! Oh god. Most of the 11 resets came down to bad positioning and dealing with the spawn portals. But this next fight, this one got my cheeks clenching. And it was because this time there were a lot more spawn portals. Fuck! And then I realized something. Shart can one-shot the portals. Yes. Who the fuck are you? Everyone watching, examining your enemies will save so much time. For every enemy examined is a biscuit to the owlbear. I lost a lot of footage for Act 2, like the part where we have to get these orbs to unlock a door to the night song, with the last one being with this demon Ygir. We could choose to fight this demon, but I have a better idea. Let's gaslight him.
I don't talk to prey.
And I quote from Sun Tzu's Art of War. The supreme art of war is to subdue one's enemy without fighting. So the fight begins before actual combat, which works for this game. Remember this idea. In order to get him to unalive himself, we need to pass a few dialogue checks.
To die. I spent a...
But something wasn't right. Okay, since we keep failing the insight check, we need to switch to someone else. So Gale, it's your turn.
Lyric.
Kill yourselves. Kill my beauty. Die, bastard.
Him ending his cat got me. If I see Ygir again, I hope it'll be under different circumstances. With all of that out of the way, we make our way to the night song, Ketheric's weakness. But before doing that, let's tie up some loose ends with Halsin.
Buy me what time you can.
Now don't be fooled by this 4-turn objective. Even though we defend Halsin for 4 turns, we still need to take care of the rest of the monsters on the side. Okay, so the plan is to sneak the others to deal with the shadows on the side, and Shadowheart was my MVP this fight. She ate up the rest using Spirit Guardians. Okay. So Hausen's objective is to help the spirit of the Shadowlands, Daniel, who is now split into two beings. This spirit spawns minions and shadows that you have to deal with before you can take down the bubble and deal damage to him. The fight was a little tricky at first, but killing all of his spawns makes him waste a turn to summon more. Overall, I like the fight against the other half. He's being protected by friends that he made. He shields himself from the responsibilities instead of being with the real ones and with his true half where he belongs. What a sheltered baby. You can't dodge your fate forever, especially at the cost of other people's lives. We're just gonna manipulate you and take you home.
Oliver, you're lonely. I don't want you to be alone. I want you to be with Thaniel.
He abandoned me.
No, you were stolen from each other. Thaniel is back. He's waiting for you.
It might be nice to be with him again. Bye.
We're still not done gaslighting the land. You remember that fat gold lady? She's one of Ketheric's siblings, but with the right gaslight checks.
No. I paid back.
It was easy peasy. This game does make me feel a little questionable though. Something happened to the recordings, but you can actually gaslight this fat one right here and the doctor before you reach Char's temple. Speaking of, it's time to go see the Night Song. So this guy is Balthazar, one of Ketheric's captains. Yeah, fuck that. I'm not gonna fight him on his terms. Let's go back to his room where we killed the spawn portals, and then we use the Oppenheimer strat. Okay, back to the Night Song, do some dialogue checks. Bad Shadowheart. We want to save her. Okay, now that we finish all the side quests, we are strong enough to take on Moonrise and Ketheric. On top of that, we got Jaheira as a bonus ally, and she is stronger than all of us. Level 9 enemies. We're only level 6. Okay, let's do an alternate route. We hit level 7! Time to deal with Ketheric. The most important thing is to pass his dialogue checks in the beginning, and they are really high.
It is over.
More allies! We are gonna need it for this fight, because this man has got 4 levels on us. Okay, we need to clear the scrubs on the side first, while supporting Night Song, until we can get on Ketheric. But Ketheric prioritizes the Night Song, so I'll keep her alive, and keep the floor iced to get him prone. Ooh, okay, Karlach, that's what I like to see. And the fight was a lot easier than I thought. My strats make up for the level gap.
Enough.
Now, we have Jaheira permanently, and she's the strongest teammate I have. There are a few fights I could do to get more XP before Ketheric. And now, the moment of truth. So the 3 wise men we saw from the vision in Act 1 are these 3 right here. Like all villains, they talked about their schemes to take over the world with a huge brain called the Nether Brain. Gale volunteered to blow himself up here, but we're not going to take that shortcut. Now that the other 2 left, it was time for our go-to tactic, gaslighting.
Repent.
With Ketheric dead, he was replaced by Mycruel's avatar. Our main objective was freeing the Night Song so we can damage the avatar and clear out the enemies on the side. After the first attempt, I had an epiphany. Mycruel's avatar will be a lot harder to deal with, since you still have the enemies on the side. So for our next attempts, we can't gaslight Ketheric. Now we just need to sneak someone to the Night Song, and use AoE spells to take care of the minions. That Mind Flayer is a bitch to deal with. He needs to go. And it's a good thing that Ketheric focuses on the Night Song. Many resets later, we finally fight the avatar again. Too many resets later. I came to the harsh realization that Karlach would not be good for this fight, so I switched her with Shadowheart. Fuck! That also didn't work out. So then I just moved my character around thinking. And eating. And then it hit me. I knew that the avatar of the undead was the main summoner for all the minions. Problem was, I couldn't do enough damage in one turn with all my characters. But all this changes with the Oppenheimer plan. I can load all explosives in a backpack and give it to a character with high strength, drop it off, and then boom! The avatar. Let's see how much one backpack can do. We need at least 2 backpacks, but this plan's gonna work. Now with Karlach and Lae'zel packing, let's see how 2 bags work. We just need a gaslight Ketheric.
As my servant.
Stomp it up! Yeah! Let's fucking go! No damage! We were rewarded with a visit from our dream baddie, who told us that the Absolute's real identity is a union between the 3 dark gods, Bane, Micro, and Baal. Now we're set for Baldur's Gate. Hello everyone watching. I lost 3 days of odds, so let me draw what happened. Before reaching Baldur's Gate, we were invaded by the Githyanki. Turns out that our dream guardian is actually a mind flayer called the Emperor, and the Emperor is keeping the Githyanki prince Orpheus prisoner to help shield the party from the Netherbrain's control. And I decided to help the Emperor defeat the Githyanki, except they were too strong. My level 17 was not high enough for this part. So now I resolute myself and reloaded all the way back to before clearing Shard's temple, so that I can travel and grind the quest in Act 1 and do Act 2 a little smarter. And we're back. First, I didn't get to see the scene with Ketheric in the beginning.
I'm surprised to see you again, true soul.
Oh, I like this
Try
scene.
again.
Oh.
Please.
That was nice. Alright, back to business. Let's take a break from the tower and go to Act 1. There were a lot of enemies in the mountain pass on the way to the Githyanki Creche that Lae'zel keeps talking about. While grinding, I found out how useful Astarion is, and will be for the rest of this challenge. But the hardest part of the Creche was this guy right here. This fight is doable. My girl, please. No, no, no. 20 resets later, and she's done. She's done. Please be done. And our next target to grind is Grim. I used a team that was focusing on bludgeoning damage, but it was hard using Astarion, so I switched him to Gale so I can keep my buffs up on my 2 main damage dealers. Lae'zel clutched me the battle with a trip attack, and the rest was smooth. Now my team is level 8 and I feel a lot more confident taking on Moonrise. From the main floors to the prison, one by one, they popped. Alright, now that I cleared a little bit of the tower, let's actually invade it with the Harpers. And see, here we go. There are a lot less people to take care of when invading the tower. And being level 8 made Ketheric a lot easier. Now going back to the Mind Flayer colony, I did every single fight. And in the middle of the grind, I hit level 9 with my team. Alright, micro round 2. Let's see if we can beat him without the Oppenheimer plan. Yeah, we're doing fine. Oh, Astarion crits, okay. Lae'zel's fine. My casters hit big spells, big damage. No! I pressed space too many times! Even though I couldn't beat him, I got good information. My team on average can hurt the Micro Apostle for around 160. So I didn't need to overpack the explosives. So back to the colony, do every single fight again, only to come full circle for our final round with Ketheric. I don't know why, but most of my teammates kept getting skipped. And I struggled to position my team fast enough. But Destiny gave me the perfect setup 4 resets later. We beat him. And now we're off to Act 3. And here's something new, since I beat the Creche this time. I had to fight a Githyanki ambush, and they were trash. Right here is the MS Paint fights against the Githyanki. If you did like the MS Paint, comment below for me to do it again. These war-hungry savages invaded our camp and Dream Artifact. The first part you can just teleport away and fight small groups until you reach the Emperor. Now a few of these Githyanki are spellcasting monks, but all of them can soak up so much damage. These green bony tanks can travel the distances and cast from far away. The key to winning this fight was keeping hold person up on the casters while dealing with the others. Okay, I shit you not. Earlier when my team was level 7, I spent 2 days trying to pass this bullshit.
Let's fucking go!
Anyway, the mind flayer we saved is the Dream Guardian that we make in the character selection screen. This thing was a hero of Baldur's Gate, and shit happened to it. Now it wants our help to take down the Absolute. The Emperor gifts us a special tadpole to empower our infected abilities. With this, I tried to get a couple people to eat it too, but failed with Astarion. And this is the end of Act 2. The final act of Can You Beat Baldur's Gate 3 without taking damage? This isn't right. Here our journey begins at a circus, and we are a lot stronger after grinding all of Act 2, so there's nothing we can't handle. It's okay. That was out of our control.
I only have one shot. No!
Okay, let's fight for real. You, sir, can walk up instead of us.
Thanks to my upgraded illicit powers,
we have more room to work around. We can position for the high ground and assist our front line. Okay, everyone to the roof. Act 3 is off to a great start. We finish up the circus by grabbing the legendary trident Nairugula and move on to the next team. I don't see the hype around a pasty lady wearing a decorated crab shell. And then there's this greasy JRPG pro tag here. We're gonna need to kill both of them to finish the game. We make a quick pit stop to the deep gnomes to pick up a rune powder bomb. We're gonna cook something big with this.
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Yeah, let's fight him. Now it's important to take every opportunity we can get to get XP, since we can't go back to previous levels like before. All we need to do is give the nice police a little night-night. I decided to be merciful and let this one slide, since they're just doing their jobs. So let's just move on to a fight we can actually handle. I mean, take care of the real menaces.
Yeah, just oh my god, I hit myself.
Ignore those first 2 attempts, we just need to lay down our AoE spells in the beginning, and they're done.
Alright.
Let's go. Level 10. While allocating skills, one of my viewers told me about the feat Alert. Alert makes it so that my team has a higher chance to go first, and they'll never be surprised. And I make sure my whole team takes this so we are more likely to get first turns. Now our next stop was meeting Hortash in his castle. Hey look, it's Will's dad. Here we find out our character, the Dark Urge, was the one who thought of the Netherbrain scheme. I like how smart we are. And we make a deal with Gortash to kill our sibling, Mrs. Krabs, while he goes off and hides Will's dad. I could have taken this opportunity to kill Gortash, but there were too many witnesses here. With all that done, we can head to the lower city and set up our rest spot at the Elf Song Tavern. But we had to pay them. And the cost of establishing our base is exterminating the rat problem. Funny enough, someone in my chat made a bet with me that I couldn't beat this fight in one try. Now time to reap the payoff of training my gaslighting skills from Act 2.
Why do you feel like they'll be easy? Yeah, one big area hit and they're dead. And if I do, okay, you see how there's alcohol everywhere? I only have fire, so if I shoot fire for the big area hit, it's gonna blow.
Ah, bravo Figaro, bravo bravissimo. Ah, bravo Figaro, bravo bravissimo. A te fortuna, a te fortuna, a te fortuna, non mancherà. Sono il patrono della città, della città, della città.
This fight doesn't count. But this next one, with the Githyanki ambush, was a lot harder. Since they were split so far across the room, I couldn't wipe them as easy. And instead... Dodge, 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 dodge. Fuck! Got wiped myself. The plan is to position in the back of the room, and as long as we lock them down with control spells, it was easy. After our fight, we were welcomed with Ornn githnapping Lae'zel, which I didn't mind, except she had a lot of nice gear. Give me back my gear! I mean, teammate. We now have a deadline to complete her tasks, or I lose Lae'zel. And to top it off, Mizora came to us with a contract. Will's freedom or spending time to rescue his father from Gortash. Our hero did the right thing and decides to free his father. Mizor tells us where to find him and chills in camp to watch Will go to work. Now for some good news. Me and Karlach finally have ourselves a nice dinner date. But I still have pent up stress from losing Lae'zel and being put on more errands. Let's fucking go. Ooh, yeah, baby. Still stressed. Look at that. It's the same ending. With all different types of tension out the way, another one where we need to keep up control spells to manage the fight. This fight was a little different though. I had the right spell setups, but I made stupid positioning mistakes. I think we should have kept some tension to stay focused, instead of being all relaxed. In game, I mean. As things were looking good, RNG blessed me with a Cambion summon. It's good, right? He has a green portrait, so he's my ally.
Hello, motherfucker.
No, I just added an extra headache. Lesson learned, too much release brings out the demons. The sin of lust impaired my combat senses, so I decided to have Shadowheart lead the way to her church. However, everything they had was kinky and tempted me even more. I will release a different way. Sharp Priest Viconia wants to take our Shadowheart, but she can take this blizzard instead. To beat this fight, we're going to force the enemies to move into these tight openings by using AoE spells. The problem will always be the casters.
No! No!
We run it back, but this time grouping them with Black Hole in the beginning to try and do big damage to Viconia. So far so good. Spells, Black Hole. Another W and a legendary shield, but nothing to cure our sin of lust. But Shart gets to wrap up her pilgrimage, and as a reward, she finds her lost parents.
Jen, our little girl.
And sees her goddess. This is sad, but there are more important questions.
Shadowheart, still. Can't cast a shadow without sunlight.
Wow. We visit this almighty wizard who wants to kidnap the Night Song to be immortal, like Ketheric. We don't like that. You don't deserve the legendary staff, or any of this other nice loot. I think he's angry. Here's an idea. Go in Viz, and go in. Now we just be a little patient. Alright, let's go. See, just a little bit longer and it would have been too late. Now, if only we could use her as an ally. And next on our list is the Vamp Prince that turned Astarian. He lives in this big haunted mansion. It's giving Walmart Twilight. He's got this cursed girl as a decoration.
Motherfucker!
Our first obstacle in this castle is to put these strays to sleep and keep the streets of Baldur's Gate clean. This fight was pretty fun. I could black hole all the dogs together and throw some big AoE spells, then close this door while they hotbox. You're new and fixed. Nah, I'm good. Level 11! Now we have access to level 6 spells, and our carry spell for the rest of the run is Globe of Invulnerability. For 3 turns, anyone in the globe takes 0 damage. Every reset from here on out is more of a skill issue than it is bad luck. Now off to Cazador.
You son of a bitch.
The fight looks tough against these numbers, also since I didn't want to hurt the vampires spawn on the side. But with my new level 6 spells, it was still gonna be a struggle. So me and chat made another bet that I couldn't beat Cazador in 4 attempts. I was outnumbered and still suffering even with Globe. Well, I threw the first attempt on purpose to set the stage, and I'ma play them with... just watch.
Huh?
See, Cazador has a weakness that whenever he's around a source of light, he takes damage every turn. All we need to do is find the right distance where we don't trigger the fight. Now, Cazador was easy. Solid Surge did mess up this attempt when I tried to clean up the mobs, but we still did it in 3 tries. Shot. I won the bet and kept the spawns alive. We needed them to power up Astarion. Now we just had to clean up the group of third-rate hunters and switch back to Draconic Blood Sorcerer. Cause fuck Wild Surge. Our next errand is to help Jahira find her friend Minsk. The clues throughout the quest line lead us to the Federal Reserve Bank, which we found our boy being gaslit by a fake Jahira. And you know the vibes. As long as we plane the globe, we clean the bank. The only hard part in chasing down Minsk was navigating through the map. I was triggering traps, getting into unnecessary fights, but eventually, we found him underground. So now we throw up our bubble, and the tricky part here is that we need to knock out Minsk to recruit him. But I had a better idea. Dominate Person will let us use Minsk as an ally. You knew! I'm fucked without the bubble. Just kidding. Wait. Let me... Okay. Now that we got Minsk, it's time to save the Bard from Act 1. Here, the enemy is weak enough to where I don't need to use the bubble.
Oh, wait. Oh, I got hit.
We're good.
I beat it. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I won the fight, but he died.
Okay, this time take care of the fire and... we save him. Now, off to invading Gortash's factory. The first part was easy, but the second level is where the struggle begins. Because of casters using silence, I won't be able to bubble. So, I need to get to the right positioning, then divide and conquer. We won, but something felt off.
To see him like that, forever gone.
Wait! Wait! No way!
Earlier in the act, Gortash kidnaps Will's dad and hides him somewhere along with the family of the factory workers. So I reloaded to a point before I beat the factory to rescue his dad, some gnome families, and that was stressful. Now I feel better. Anyway, with Will's dad rescued, we go back to the factory, this time with help from the factory gnomes. And we reach the boss of the factory, Big Robot. Fight is really easy, play around bubble like usual. Blizzard. Okay, so we run it back, but this explosion gave me a better idea. Bait the bots here and let loose. With his factory gone, we go after Gortash himself. This fight right here got a little annoying to deal with. The machines are dropping bombs, and every caster here is spread wide and deep. I made it, but the turns ended up like this, since I didn't beat everybody downstairs. The minions are just mindlessly roaming, wasting my turns.
They're just standing still, so I'm like, this is stupid. Just wasting my time.
Now we fight Gortash and support our love's vengeance. A couple that conquers together, stays together. Now this fight with Gortash has this annoying orb that for one turn makes him resistant to almost every spell that I got except force damage. So the play is obvious. Fuck force damage, we stun him and just overpower him with all we got anyway. Then clean up the rest. Easy peasy. With vengeance done, we start looting the big man's castle for more legendaries. Just need to solve these puzzles. King me. Now this corpse reveals that the Emperor is not just a hero, but the founder of Baldur's Gate. So we fight now. I did not know he does that. Okay, bubble like usual, and it will be another easy fight. Noted. These elementals make you prone with ice. Okay, run it back. Looking good. Dodging the ice. Third time is the charm. He won't know what'll hit him. And bonus damage debuff. He wasted his turn. Fucking dumbass RNG.
Why couldn't he have done this earlier? Yeah. 13 HP. He's at 1 HP. Oh my god.
Now we grab the legendaries here, and finally, rescue Lae'zel from Orin's cultists. To get more information, we confront one of their leaders, Saravok. I also made another bet with chat that I couldn't beat him in 3 tries. And guess what? First try. Now that we have Orin's location from this elephant, let's go straight to her and get a little nice pep talk from the butler. And the fight begins. A nice 1v1 between me and Orin. So this matchup I was being a little stubborn and wanted to win as a sorcerer. I could have played this a little better, but her jumps broke my bubble. Third attempt. Hold monster, holding on to my life. Alright, respect to a paladin warlock for big boss damage. Round 4. It's too easy. Now there was one more big boss fight before we rush to the end. Raphael. His health is 666 and is resistant to every type of damage except force. But we have been training for this moment. From the goblin camp to micro, we have a deep understanding of bomb warfare. The bomb we got earlier from the deep gnomes can do up to 120 force damage, and our past experience taught us that if you want to optimize the explosion, use a shit ton of bombs.
Tutti mi chiedono, tutti mi vogliono, tutti mi chiedono, tutti mi vogliono. Qua la parrucca, presto la barba, presto il biglietto.
Setup 1. Let's see how this goes. Ygir? Wait, Ygir? Hopefully he lives.
Figaro!
Round 2.
Ygir, please. Ygir, please.
That any of us are alive.
You don't say. Okay, change the setup.
The devil was defeated in his own home. Now hope can
No!
once more.
No, I hit him on accident. Now he's a bad guy.
One more time. My graphics card. But we won, and now I can count on Ygir in the final battle against the Absolute. To reach our final stage, we navigate the sewers and find the location of the Netherbrain. Try to hit all these rolls, but we capped it at 2 success rolls. They just lower the brain's HP when we fight it at the end. We don't need all of them. And the end is here. We got all the legendary gear, and we see everyone that we helped so far. Our boy's all grown up. Ygir! Now we march to end the brain. By standing in the bubble, we summon our allies to take care of the enemy on the sides, and slowly make our way up. They can put in the work and make our life so much easier. But here is where shit gets a little rough and the resets go up. I would either get stunned from these quakes, do something stupid like walk through poisonous gas, or their ship will shoot their cannons at us. It was just a bunch of out of control mechanics that tripped me up until I reached the brain. We're here. Just a few more steps and we beat the game! We have 4 turns to move through the enemies and reach the crown controlling the brain. Once inside, we fight the brain itself. We can have our allies distract the weak ones. It's okay. Your sacrifice won't be in vain. We just need to move forward. However, my problem was running out of level 6 spells. I would get to the end, but I knew that I didn't have enough damage to beat the brain before these turns are done. And this hiccup right here. this ain't enough to stop us. Now, the whole team is here and ready. Everyone is doing big damage to the brain. Shit. I've been on this playthrough for 51 days. And now I can finally say, it's done. Yes! Ah! 742 resets later. Finally! If you enjoyed this series, subscribe to support my channel and follow me on Twitch with all notifications turned on to see me live. Take it easy.